all right. Woo, it is a lot going on in the world today. A lot of stuff going on in the world today. How do you keep up with it? Um, I was like, what do I talk about? It's so much going on, and we feel kind of helpless and just letting stuff just fly by and going around us. Like, just got to keep living. So, what do you do? So, I thought of some different things that we can do. We can't sit around and just be totally helpless. So I was thinking and meditating and praying, Lord, what is something that we can do? And you know what came to my mind? Remember this song? You got to cut it. Two, one. You know what came to my mind? You got to cut it. Yes, you got to cut it. All right. We're living in a time of uncertainty. Prices are rising, and many feel unsecure about tomorrow and what tomorrow will bring. Like I said, there's so many things that's going on, we have no idea what's going to be next. So you might feel hopeless that there is nothing that you can do right now, but it is. It is something that you can do. It is something you can do. You can take back control of what's going on around and in your life. All right. So start by taking a hard look. Sorry. Take a hard look at your finances. Take a look at what you make, what you have coming in. As the cost of living goes up, it's time to shore up what you have. Shore up the leaks. I mean, shore up the leaks like a boat that's got a hole in it, that's got a leak. Some of your money that you have coming in is leaking out, and it's time for you to take a look and see what kind of leaks you got. There is so this is not the time for unnecessary spending. Every single dollar that comes to your hand needs to give an account. Every dollar needs to give an account where it's going and what it's about to do. So here are 7 things that you need to check or even cut if necessary to protect your finances. Protect your finances. What we're saying, short leak. Find out where those areas are that that could help you in the long run. So, number 1, check your subscriptions. Sometimes, I see a lot of times I need to check myself. We sign up for some stuff, sign up for some subscriptions, and then you stop using them, but that money still keeps coming out. So check those Netflix. Check those Netflix accounts, the Hulu, Spotify app. Do you really need all of them? I know you got a favorite show on one app and then another show that comes on this other app. That's how they do to get you hooked up on all these apps. But check, do you need all of them? Think about it. We may be during this time where every dollar counts, you can be looking back, man, I shouldn't have wasted all those money on those accounts that I didn't even use. Even gym memberships. A lot of people make those New Year's resolutions and run down to the gym and sign up and start paying and paying and paying and paying and paying and never go to the gym. But you're paying them, so they happy. They don't have to worry about you. You're still paying. Show up that leak. Go ahead and check those memberships. Stop. Stop. Cut them off. You may be surprised how many of them are still active, how many are quietly taking money out of your account. You don't even know about it. Check it. Shore up that leak. Um, Even sometimes you might even know. You might need to go to your bank account and just take a look at it and see what's still coming out. If you are not using it, if you're truly not using it, counsel, stop it. Stop letting the money go out. All right. Number 2, this is a tough one. This is a tough one. It's a tough one for us because we don't cook all the time. We are busy, don't cook all the time. But eating out and take out and grabbing food here and there, yes, that adds up quickly. Sometimes it seems like it's cheaper to eat out, especially sometimes if you have some leftovers and it's a reasonable price. But a lot of times those tips add up, that's another extra fee and all these different things add up. So if you spend $10 a day, that's around $300 a month. Uh, can you? And that's talking about maybe like one person. So if you got two people, that's $600. You got three, that's $900. So let's say we got three people spending $900 a month on takeout. I believe you probably could do better, buy more food with the $900 on buying groceries. It's hard. It's getting tough out there with the grocery store, but you probably could do way better cooking and cooking bigger, larger meals that will last. So you sometimes you might eat the food maybe 2, 3 times, but you will have some money left over from that. So some tips on that is like plan your meals. Yes, we're gonna be cooking at home and treating out as treat eating out is like a special occasion, not an everyday thing. And a lot of us we flipped it. We got the um, we got the cooking at home is a special occasion, and eating out is the regular basis. We need to flip it back. Yes, we need to flip it back. So let's have cooking. So some people, if you're cooking on a regular basis, uh, kudos. I commend you and I pat you on the back if I could. But for those of us who have flipped it and eat out most of the time and a rare occasion eat at home, just trying to see how much you can save. Just if you look at how much it costs, food prices are going up. So the stores and restaurants are having to go up. So everything's going to go up. So if you got some ways to stretch your food and don't throw away, yeah, that's another one. We like to throw away a lot of food. So if you plan better and watch how much you make, or even try to help others, and invite families, families over to come over. It's your turn to cook, and we'll take turns. So I believe sometimes that might help. All right, here's another one. While you at the grocery store, it's built into the system. Impulse shopping or impulse sales. So sometimes you're at the checkout, they have those things up there. You really don't need it. It's there for you to try to get you to buy more. Or even, it must be still doing good. I don't know of anybody that shops on the QVC or the TV shopping networks, but they are making millions of dollars. There are people up there standing up late at night, seeing something across the screen of the TV, and they up there watching it, and they seeing the people demonstrating it, so they have to buy it. Or we have now the online, the Amazon, the sales on Amazon. So you end up going on a shopping spree, buying all this stuff that you really didn't want to buy. Or it's some people call it what is it? Retail therapy. So you're feeling bad or feeling lonely and all this, and you go Amazon, eBay, Temu, Shein. Yes, go to these sites and just shop, just put all this stuff in a cart and hit buy, and then you feel better because the package is in the mail. So real soon, your retail therapy will be at your doorstep. The doctors, the UPS, and the FedEx, all those guys, they're the therapy doctors. You hear the truck coming down the street, you run, oh, is my medicine here? Well, sometimes they make you feel good. They feel good for the moment, but it's really destroying your budget. So please, if you have that problem, put a stop to it. So before you hit that buy button, ask yourself, do I need this or do I just want this? Do I need it or do I just want it to make me feel better? at some hard decisions. But imagine you're at this point where all this calamity, different things in the world is going on, and you need a couple of more dollars to make it. And you think you look over, you looking around, you seeing all this junk you done bought that is useless to you, and nobody want to buy it from you. So think about it. Do I really need it, or is this just a want? And sometimes what I do, but hey, if you know, I'm sorry, but some things pop up, I just walk away and come back a day or two. And as I've put stuff in cars, it's been in there for months and months and months. Like some of the stuff I need and some I don't, but I just walk away and until I realize, okay, yes, I need this, I don't need that. So when I come back around to it, I hit that remove button. I use the remove button a lot. Sometimes I said, okay, this is going to be the limit. So everything that I need to fit in that limit, and everything else got to go. So I just start delete or remove, remove. Okay, there we go. So a lot of times, a lot of stuff I really didn't need, so I took it out the cart and just only ordered what I really needed. Um, so that's just something to help you. But like I said, if you use that shopping to make you feel better, you better find you another hobby. Better find something else to help make you feel better. All right, let's move on to, let's see here. Number 4, brand name. You got to buy brand name. Let's say like a grocery store, the Sears, the cleaning supply, clothing. So we are, especially here in America, we're caught up on brand names, but there are a lot of times there's another, we call it off brand, that has the same quality as the name brand, but you're paying a nice percentage more. And you know these days what's going on now? They are streaming with a what is it? Shrinkflation. So sometimes they raise the price, but a lot of times they are not really raising the price. What they're doing, they're shrinking the packages. I know y'all seen it, especially you see it a lot with cereal. The boxes are getting shorter, or sometimes the box might stay the same um, as tall, but the box is thinner. So they cut it in the size, so they are shrinking what they're giving you, but keeping the price the same. So that's another way of raising the price without you even really knowing that's what's going on. Well, yes, that's what's going on. They're making stuff small. They putting less and less in packages. So they figured out a way to raise the money, and maybe they try to fool you. Let's try certain things. Try to name brands. Um, like I said, many stuff made by the same people. I've seen it. Um, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I keep saying I'm sorry. Just a habit. I can remember over the years. I know of. I remember. Come on, Brain. Keep up with me. Keep up with me. A friend of mine used to work at a place that made beef stew. You know, the stewed beef, canned stewed beef, and they have the meat, potatoes, vegetables. It was the same stew. They whatever they cooked. The company, the warehouse, made the same stew and put it in the same cans and did the same process to the cans. But then when it was time to ship it out, a name brand will order so many cans. So they will put those labels on the name brand can. Then the store brands, they will order theirs. They'll put the store brand labels on their cans. Then the off brand, well, not always, I'm going to say that, not always, but a lot of times, then a lower name brand, they will buy, the same stew. So they put their labels up there. So that's 3 different brands, 3 different prices coming from the same warehouse. And I saw the same thing again. I went to this bread. I was at this bread company one time, and I'm watching. It's the same bread. I mean, I'm in one warehouse. I see the same bread is being made going to different packages. It's like it's crazy that people don't know this. So and you're paying extra for that name brand that you know and love, but a lot of times it's the same thing especially like a lot of times the store brand and a national brand could be the same product, and the store brand would charge you cheaper. It's the same product. So dig into that. Check it out. Prove me wrong. Okay, something else. All right, where we at? We're number 5, premium services like streaming in 4K. Dude, does it really have to be in 4K? So your eyes is so high definition is too good for your eyes. So you got to use the 4K. Pay the extra one. What about Uber XL? You got the regular Uber or Uber X. You got to buy something extra. You got to be balling, and sometimes you still going from point A to point B. So take a look at these situations where you're paying extra stuff, paying for a car wash subscription. Car wash subscription. You know how much money they make on car washes? The, those people are scraping in the money and laughing at people. Yeah, you wash your car, and then as soon as you leave, it's about time to wash your car again. There's so much money made, and it's unnecessary money that people are throwing away. Like, yeah, it's don't get me wrong. Take good care of your car, but having a uh, monthly car subscription. And a lot of times you never even wash your car that much. You got it. A lot of people they just have it and never use it. Um, Downgrade or even pause some of the luxury services until you are financially secure for it again, or until the times you saw this stuff, all this turmoil is going on in our country now, in the world. Until this stuff stable down, you need to hold on to everything that you can hold on to. All right, you understand? You see where we're coming from? You see where we're going? Okay. Number 6, high interest credit cards spending. That swipe, swipe, swipe. It goes back to the shopping, or you know. I don't know if you know. A lot of times, if you have, if you're traveling or going shopping or whatever, let's say you put $100 in your pocket. That's what I'm going to spend. It is $100. Or we go shopping with the credit card. We know the odds are that when you use that credit card, the odds are you're going to spend way more than $100. But if you say all I'm going to spend is just $100, nothing else, not going to use up anything else, so that you finally limited yourself to that $100. So that's a little tip on cutting down on those high interest credit cards or even swiping that debit card. It's kind of like you don't see it at the moment. So it's feel like you're using somebody else's money. Hey, you're using somebody else's money, but it's gonna. What they say, the roost is gonna come home. Roost come. I forgot how that goes. Anyway, you know what I mean. It's time to cut back on those credit cards. So we are swiping now and worrying later. We have no idea what's going to happen later. So we always thinking everything's going to be, good in the future. There might be some hard times in the future. So you need to look out for your future now, instead of putting a burden on yourself in the future. So if possible, stop using credit cards, and we'll stop buying unnecessary stuff unless it's absolutely necessary. Okay, focus on paying those credit cards down. And do you know the snowball effect? Do the snowball effect. The snowball effect, real quick, is you take your smallest bill. Let's say you got 5 credit cards. I'm saying that. So you got a small one all the way to your 5th one is the largest. So what you do, the snowball effect, you have money going to all 5 of the credit cards. What's that? Real quick. You got money. Let's just say you got 5 credit card bills. And you're paying $100 each on all of them. So that $100 going towards that small bill. You pay that until that small bill is paid off. Now that same $100 that you was paying on that small bill, you don't go spending and having a ball with it. You take it as if you're still spending that same $500 on your bills. You take that 100 and put on the second largest one. So now instead of you paying $100 on that second bill, you're actually paying $200. So now you're paying that one now again. So you get the pattern. You pay out that second one. Now you got $300. You go to the third one, $300 a month going to that one. So now that's a snowball effect. So gradually and slowly you are paying those credit cards down. So now by the time you get to your 5th one, you're getting $500 to go towards that one. But if you keep on spending, keep on running those other ones up, you're never gonna you're never gonna get this snowball. But that's one way of taking care of a lot of credit card debt, different debt payments. Okay, you got to stay focused. You got to stay focused for this thing to work. Number seven, overpaying on bills. You might be paying more than you need, um, like your phone plan, some insurances, your internet. It's some of these different things that you are paying the premium, the max amount, but you're not using it. Let's say, even the internet, you got the fastest, greatest internet they have in the entire world. There's only one person in your house. You don't need but a tenth of what you're paying for. What you're paying for the best, and you think you need all of that. You're not even using it. You're paying for it, but not using it. So there's another way to take a look at what kind of plans that you have, or do you have the Cadillac, the best of the best version when you really don't need it. So sometimes you can maybe even cut some of your bills in half by not having the most expensive version. And sometimes you can even call to negotiate. If you've been somewhere for years and your prices just keep going up and up and up, they call them up. Hey, I see somebody got a cheaper rate. I'm gonna have to go to them. If you don't, let's talk about doing something. And sometimes you might, have to call their bluff and go ahead and leave and find somebody that is a little bit cheaper. It's certain things that we should be checking on a regular basis, especially maybe yearly every 6 months, and seeing if something out there that's less expensive. You probably could continue to save money. So and look for discount plans, look for loyalty, look for coupons and different things like that. Remember, cutting back now isn't about fear, it's about wisdom. We're using wisdom. Protect what you have, keep what you have, shore up the leaks on what you have to, we are preparing and looking out for our future. Your now self is looking out for your future self. So continue to protect what you have. Plan for what's ahead. Plan for what's ahead. We're talking about a lot of time preparing for storms. Our economy is in a storm right now. Our the stock market is spazzing out. I have no idea what's going on with it. So the stock market affects everything. So we're in the midst of a storm, and we have no idea what's going to happen next. So you need to do what you can now to try to prepare for what's to come. All right. Even small changes now, just saving a little bit now, will be greater in the future for you to be able to be prepared. So, what is the format for what's your plan to do this? Well, let's always start with one. You got to start. Number one, you got to start and find one thing that you can start with and work on that. So don't try to do all these things at once. It's going to be overwhelming, and a lot of times you end up not doing anything at all. So at least find one thing that said, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to check on this, do that one thing. I'm going to cut back. I'm going to say, find something. Just think about it. Find something that you can do and work on that one thing. And when you get that one thing down back, then move on to something else. But doing nothing is hurting yourself in the long run. All right, so I just wanted to give a few little tips on how to try to prepare. A lot of times we worry. You know what worrying is? Worrying is, I like to say, worrying is like getting in a rocking chair and just rocking back and forth. You're trying to get to New York, so you're getting a rocking chair from Florida. So getting in a rocking chair and trying to rock your way all the way to Florida, to New York, never going to happen, never going to get anywhere. It's useless. It's useless trying to go on a trip in a rocking chair. So same thing, worrying is useless. So it's a lot of things that's going on. So worrying is useless. So find something. Find something that you can do. Pray about it. Yes, we're going to continue to pray. Yes, we're going to continue to trust in God. But it's something that you can do. Something. So instead of worrying about it, get up. Find that one thing that you can do. Work on that one thing and move forward. So if we're all about action, we're all about doing something. We're all about pursuing our purpose. And pursuing our purpose is finding those things that you can do and things that you can deal with. All right. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you. I love you to life. And don't worry. Don't worry about it. Worrying is not going to help you at all in the situation that we have set before us. All right. I'm just trying to joke around with it. It's some people are taking it real hard. It's really hard. People losing their jobs, uh, losing their homes, losing all sorts of things. So it's not a laughing matter. So I'm trying to help you start to get prepared now so you won't be so disembodied, so hurt, and not prepared for what is to come. All right? I love to life. Love you to life. God bless. Lil Joe out.